I'm Bosif, and I've been polishing some turds. This is my first video on this channel, and so I thought it would be a good idea to start off with something cool. So in this video I have to try and recreate some of the worst kits in football history and make them actually decent. The 5 kits I chose for this challenge are these: Everton's famous lurid pink away kit from 2010, Manchester United's terrible grey kit that infamously caused them to get beaten by none other than Southampton from 1995, Barnsley's USA-themed 2023 home kit, Derby County's home kit from 2013, and Carlisle United's 1993 home kit. This challenge was quite hard for me to do, as I had to keep the same colours for my remakes and also a similar design, so subscribe if you want. By the way, I'm sorry about the bad sound quality during the recordings. There wasn't really anything I could do about that, but I hope it's not too bad. I started with Carlisle's home kit, which is mainly blue, as usual, but with some horrible red and white markings all over it. They look like weird paint splats, honestly. Carlisle tried to recreate a better version of it this season, which was received a lot better, but I personally don't really like, because while it has a nice pattern, from a distance it just looks like weird polka dots. Okay, so I'll probably just start this one off by making it the normal Carlisle colour. Sort of. I'll do the collar next, because that just sets it off basically. That looks okay, I suppose, for now. Might change it eventually, but probably not. And a similar effect with the sleeve cuffs. And now, I've mostly rehearsed this one in my head already, what the kit's going to look like. So I'll try and replicate that as best as I can. About that size probably. Looks better. Move it below. And then I'll put a subtle gradient. Turn that white. And then I'll mask it over the stripes. Maybe make the stripes a bit bigger. Yeah, that'll do. Create a new gradient. Yeah, that looks good enough. And then material effect. Oops. Material effects. And then I think I'll put a subtle pattern on it as well. There we go. Put it below the Nike as well. That's good. Yeah, that's probably better than the original one. Next, I did Derby County's home kit from 2013. I actually support Derby County, and so I was kind of disappointed when one of their kits had to be chosen for this video. But in fairness, it does look kind of ridiculous. The badge and the kit make are far too high up, and the sponsor is way too big. Also, the black bands around the sleeves are pretty gross, and the collar is just far too retro for a kit where the rest of it looks a bit modern. Okay, so for Derby's one, I'll make the base colour the normal, and then similar collar style to the Carlisle one. There we go. Different colours though. So I went with a different Kappa logo to the actual one that they used, because I think that was much too bold. It didn't look very nice at all. And then, so that's basic. That's the basic template for it. And then I'll add just one straight line down the middle, but rotated 90 degrees, about the centre there. Then make it wider, take it off the sleeves, and I'll keep it on the back. Add a gradient, mirror centre, and then take it off the sleeves, and then mask it over the single stripe. Turn it white. Actually a bit smaller than that, so you can actually see that it's visible. So the main thing that's better about this kit now is that the sponsor is much smaller, because it was way too big in the actual kit they used. Yeah, okay, I'd probably say that's better then. The next kit on the list was Everton's garish bright pink and navy kit. This kit is absolutely horrible in basically every way. Firstly, the navy and the pink clash so badly it hurts to look at, and the Chang beer sponsor is far too huge. Not to mention the fact that it's a terrible logo for a football shirt anyway. Okay, so now onto Everton's one. Make it pink, but not too pink. I mean, I think that this version of pink is still horrible, but I'm keeping the colours that's part of this challenge, so I have to keep it like that. So I'm going to make it like base colour there. All of the kits in this video are basically simple designs, so that's basically what I'm going to do. I want to simplify the kits that are too disgusting. Same colour as the badge, and then I'll change the colours back. Actually, I need to keep the brand colour the same, but that will fit in later. Halftone gradient or with dots. The one I actually rehearsed before this did have the dots one, but I think it'd be interesting to go with a normal halftone gradient. I'll vanish the stripe and then rotate this, gradient size small. There we go. Paste it over that. That doesn't look too bad. Maybe offset it a little more. But yeah, turn the collar into a different colour so that it looks less plain this way. Sleeve cuffs, piping centre, same sort of colouring. Material effect. Okay. Yeah, that looks better than the original.
After that, I worked on this season's Barnsley home kit, which appears to have an American theme. The gradient is far too noticeable, and I haven't even mentioned the stars. Ugh! The badge is far too small, and the sponsor is far too low down on the kit. It's all just far too bad. In short, it's the worst kit from this season, by far.
Now onto Barnsley's one. So, I think they really squandered the opportunity to have a good looking kit, because the gradient would be a good idea on the kit. It's just, it's just they completely messed up how it looks. Sleeve cuffs, white, yeah, that looks good. 2-colour stripe for the collar, there we go. So I will add a slight gradient, rotate it completely upside down. Okay, I'll go with, what about a star? Yeah, okay, go. Okay, so then I'll make it slightly shiny so you can just about see it when you turn the kit. When you turn the kit around. Make the metal. No, actually, the metalness makes it look a bit gross, so I'll leave out the metalness. So yeah, now it has a subtle star pattern throughout the kit. That's not bad.
The last kit I made was Manchester United's infamous 1995 kit, in which they lost 3-1 to Southampton. Goalkeeper Peter Schmeichel put this down to the fact that he couldn't see his teammates when distributing the ball. Their grey kits blended in with the crowd. In the end, after being 3-0 down at half-time, manager Ferguson got so angry he demanded the kit man to give them their blue and white spare kits for the second half. They managed to get 1 goal back, but it wasn't enough.
Now Manchester United's famous terrible grey one. So, unfortunately, I have to keep the grey, which is kind of a shame because it's the worst part about the kit. So, I would get rid of it. Stripes, and then count 2, and make them thin, and then put them onto the collar. Sleeve cuffs, there we go. Stripes, I don't know how many times I've said subtle in this video. It's loads. Oops, that's the count, not the distance. Is white too visible? Wrong colour grey. There. Then they fade out. That's actually a nice effect, that. Okay, I'll keep it like that then.
Thanks for watching my first video on this channel. I plan to make quite a few more videos, and if you have any ideas for what you think I could do, let me know in the comments. Subscribe if you like, and also you can follow me on FIFA Kit Creator, the website I use to make all my kits, and maybe this video has inspired you to make some of your own kits. I'll put some links down in the description for you to check out if you want.